What's up, Royals? I'm yours truly, King Chris. Welcome back to The Conversation. This conversation takes us to Columbia, South Carolina. Let's get into it.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting. You know what? Maybe you should hang out a little longer. See how it goes. Then we won't have to give the report by
What
ourselves.
is it you doing here?
Then
Then walk.
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away. Walk away right now. You need help? I'm happy to help. I didn't hit you. There's a difference between pushing you.
You're the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on the neighborhood.
Someone came running.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife.
Walk away. Walk away.
Your wife was sweet.
Check it out. You either walk away or I'm going to carry your ass out of here. What do you want to do?
Better not touch me.
Or what? What are you going to do?
You walk on me.
Let's go. Walk away.
I didn't do anything.
I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking.
I didn't do anything to her.
You better start walking right now.
You come after me like that?
I ain't coming after you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out. Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
Oh, you bet. You want to bet what I can do?
I live here.
Okay,
Right
what's
now,
your
you're
address?
harassing the neighborhood.
I'm not harassing anyone walking in the neighborhood.
Where? Check it out. We are a tight-knit community. We take care of each other. Hell of a lot longer than your ass, because I have never seen you before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none
does
of
that
your
even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living
doesn't matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face. Get out of my face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving or I'm going to move you.
Stop, bro.
You want to bet? I'm about to show you what I can do. Better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
Multiple ways out of here, sir.
You want to bet? Walk away.
Barefooted, drunk white man harasses a black man as they do. Harass him for walking while black in a neighborhood, telling him he's in the wrong neighborhood and he don't belong. And his little white wife is in the background screaming and yelling that she called the police because a black man is walking while black and apparently he doesn't belong in this neighborhood. This man also serves in the United States service. I believe he's in the army. And it just goes to show how prejudiced these white people are, and they're at the point where they just can't hide it anymore. Thank God that this young man is living, because we all know what can happen when a white man comes out and don't want you in the neighborhood because they feel as though you don't belong and you're just walking and minding your own business. We all know what could have happened. And then the police is called. And the police is called, he could have been killed again, because we know what they do to black people. This is just ridiculous. It makes no sense. None at all. So he's been charged. He was arrested and charged. And he can't handle the pressure. This white man, you're so big and you're so bad. Why would you have to move your little white family out of the neighborhood? Stand by what you said. Now you got to get your white ass out because you feel for safety? So apparently he's under investigation now. He doesn't need to serve for the country. He doesn't need to be a part of our military. He does not at all. I hope this young man sues him personally too for assault, harassment. And the little white wife is heard in the background. Oh, you stay so we want to explain this all by ourselves. And they put them in another location because they have two little white kids that they're concerned about. Two little white kids that most likely they're teaching them to be racist as well. Racism is a taught behavior. I would even say DSS needs to probably look into them and see what they're teaching their children at home, because they're probably raising their children to be racist like they are. Just because you're black, you don't belong in a neighborhood. Just because you're black, you can't live in a certain neighborhood. Just because you're black and because I'm a white barefooted man outside drunk walking on a nasty sidewalk with no shoes on your feet. Black people, black people. As I always tell you, we don't condone violence on this channel, but we have to get licensed to carry a gun, because you have to learn how to defend yourself. You have to stand your ground. Who wants old nasty stinking drunk barefooted white man touching them? And if the situation was reversed, the black boy would have went to jail right away, if not killed by the police, because we know that's what they do when we come in contact with the police as black and brown skinned people. But they wait a day later and then they arrest him and charge him. And then the charges has to change from what the original arrest, what they arrest him. So the charges went up. The bias and the BS and the pink pigs explaining of it all. So I guess we'll watch and see what happens. He needs to be discharged from the military. That's one thing. And I hope him and his family is miserable. And I hope they have to move out of the neighborhood for their white safety. Because obviously they don't belong there. White people must understand that black people can live in nice neighborhoods too. White people must understand that black people is entitled to walk as well. This young man wasn't doing anything at all. And then when the protesters shows up at his house, he don't bring his white barefooted ass out the house. Then, see, they like to do soft targets. They like the one-on-one. But when we come in magnitudes, when we come in force, they get scared, they get panicked. They go into the white male pink pig explaining. And now they're at some kind of disclosed location. Royals, that is your conversation. My black and brown skinned people, I love you guys so much. Stay up, never down. Until we meet again, may God bless.